almost 25 years, this road and this golf course have caused a lot of people a lot of headaches. The road over here is in Maine in the United States, and the border runs right down here. The golf course over here is in Canada. And after 9/11, this border became a real issue. For the golf course, it's finally been resolved.
The future of our club is back and very bright, and the club is vibrant.
For most of its existence, the Aroostook Valley Country Club was a symbol of the relaxed cross-border relationship between the two countries.
We came down the Brown Road, which is still the road we come today, but we would come down the Russell Road and park in the regular parking lot.
New Brunswick's Brown Road brought you to the U.S. border, where you turn south onto Russell Road, entering the U.S. illegally without any border check. After parking in the U.S. lot, you'd walk to the Canadian clubhouse, another illegal crossing. Everything changed after 9/11, when the U.S. Orange Alert security level meant stricter border enforcement.
They ran some sort of a drill or something, and they had for a couple, 3 days, they had the border, closed up here.
The U.S. Border Patrol would stop people trying to come this way to the golf course and to the one family farm on the Canadian side of the road.
It's really been hard on the people who live on it, especially the Petersons.
Nick and Marion Peterson lived here in a Canadian house on a U.S. road. They've since died, but at the time, getting to their house involved the same illegal crossing into the U.S. Eventually, people could use this back road cutting through a field to get to the Peterson farm without having to go through U.S. territory. But that didn't help the golf course. Canadian golfers had to take a longer way around through the U.S. to that parking lot. When pandemic border closures shut down that option, golfers had to innovate again.
Once COVID hit, we used to ride the carts just along the shoulder of this Russell Road. And it was very difficult on the carts as well, and with traffic also. So it was not ideal,
but we were starting to find that it was a bad situation in the way that we're driving against traffic at a blind hill and probably doing harm to the edge of the road.
Recently, the Peterson children donated some of the family's land for a trail running along the Russell Road safely on our side of the border. The trail gives golfers an all-Canadian route to the course, and it's named in honor of Nick and Marion Peterson.
It made all the difference for them to donate this land and be able to build this road and drive straight out to the clubhouse. It's just been phenomenal.
Now things are finally on an upswing again here.
Driving through that potato field, and you wonder to yourself, where in the heck are we going? And you come up over the hill and see this oasis, you say, oh, this is why. And that's exactly what's happening. People are finding a charm in that.
As for American golfers, they can no longer just park here in this parking lot on the U.S. side and walk across the border to golf at the Canadian course. Now they have to go the long way around, cross the border into Canada legally, come down the trail just like we did. But in Canada, Orange Alert is over, and the only thing that keeps golfers off the course these days is the heat.